Hey guys, Dr. Utash here, Wellness Key Chiropractic. One of my favorite stories that kind of explains the power of the brain and nervous system and quite frankly the power of chiropractic is Masha and Dasha. They were conjoined twins born in Russia in the 1950s, and at that time it was just like medically impossible to separate them. So they had 3 legs, 4 kidneys, a shared intestine, kind of shared reproductive organs, but yet they were 2 kind of different women. And so what they found so interesting is that these at that time they were institutionalized, and one of them was far more prone for illness and sickness and disease than the other. And so, while one of the girls would get sick, the other would either get sick much later or not even at all, yet they shared the same blood supply. And so, obviously sharing the same blood supply, kind of basically the same immediate environment, they had the same bacteria and viruses, all of that was roughly the same for all of them, and yet, one of them was consistently getting sick and the other was not. And so what they later found is one of the sisters actually had a significantly distorted spine, and of course, as that spine is distorted, it affects the nervous system, and therefore it was actually the stress on that nervous system which caused her body to function poorly, have a weaker immune system due to the stress on it, because of that really intimate tie between the spine and nervous system and the immune system. That immune system was poorly regulated in one of the girls and caused her to be sick more often, even though the environment was roughly the same. And so really kind of bring that back home to us. Our spine and nervous system controls everything, including our immune system. And so certainly there are bad bugs and germs and lots of stuff out there, and yet we don't seem to all be equally affected by it. And sometimes people are like, well, why is it that this person got sick and this person didn't? Kind of almost all other things being equal. They're not equal. And so if there is stress on that nervous system via distortions in the spine, maybe forward head posture, a scoliosis, maybe it's huge leg crossing, again, degeneration in the spine, all of that puts undue stress on the nervous system, which doesn't allow it to fully regulate and automate the immune system. And that's really what we're doing here at the office. And so every visit that you come in and you lay down on the table, our goal is to detect those subluxations, those areas of spinal distortion, either stuckness, that fixation, or the misalignments that I can feel and most likely that we can see via the x-rays, and correct those as much as possible. By getting stress off that central nervous system, we allow it to do its job better, right? So no doctor, certainly not a chiropractor, cures or heals you. Your body does it. But if you're under even more stress than our crazy world is putting you under by having stress on your nervous system via your spine, as we remove some of that stress from your spine, your body's able to heal and adapt at a higher level. And that's where we see many of our patients over the years get sick less often. They just become more resistant because their bodies are functioning at a higher level. So I can't wait to adjust you. Thank you for listening. Again, Masha and Dasha, the conjoined twins.